Yes, people. How are you all doing? Welcome all back to the channel for the Manchester United 2, Liverpool 2 match reaction. I'm looking at the title now. The title's wrong. Will Liverpool, I think that sums up today. Cock ups, simple cock ups, cost you in the big moments. Before we get into this, people, if you know you're not ready, it's not gonna be a long one because I don't have it in me for a long one. But if you knew it, you're not ready, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any more content. Me shit is coming apart as well. Me fucking £3 shit from China is coming apart. I can't win today. Me China shit with all threes coming apart. Me football team bottled it away at Old Trafford. It's just ultimately a really, really shit day. That's what it is. It's a really shit day. Look, I assume we start from the start. I looked at that starting 11. Very good starting 11. Probably would have made like one change, which would have been Curtis Jones in there for Endo. Because on the basis that you're going against United, who are United, you can afford to sacrifice a combative midfielder for a controlling and for a tempo-based midfielder. But we didn't. We went for Endo, and look, it wasn't a bad thing. I know that at the start people were annoyed at Ibu Kanate for not being fit. I mean, the man nearly had his ACL blown up on Thursday. I can't knock the man for not being 100% fit. But game starts, and we are all over them. We are all over Manchester United from minute one. From minute one, we are the team in front. We're the team pushing the impetus. We're the team putting the press on. Team creating opportunities. Soboslai probably should have scored. Soboslai again missing the chance. Salah misses a couple of chances. And then eventually Luis Diaz puts in a wonderfully finished effort off of a corner off of a knockdown from a corner from Darwin Núñez. Really well finished. Sort of thing I want to see from Diaz. I've always maintained with him that end product has been the big concern, but we're starting to see elements of a consistent end product. I don't expect goals every game. I can't because Mane never had that. But goals every 2 to 3 or assists in those moments, yes, that's what I need. And ultimately today, Diaz provided for me in that moment. So yeah, 1-0. United again, not really putting that impetus on, not really putting any pressure on. The game was fading away. It was all in our control. Gets to half time at 1-0. You're just thinking, no silly mistakes, no idiotic moves. Maintain your shape. Maintain control. Leave Old Trafford with 3 points. And within 8 minutes, we fucked it up. And to be honest, you know what? I'm not going to go. I'm not going to go with Quansah. I'm not. I've got a lot of time for Quansah. The situations Jarell Quansah has been thrown in this season is horrendous. He should not have had to play 27 games this season, which is how many he has played. If you didn't know, 27 games for Quansah this season is mental. I felt really sorry for him because I thought in the first half he had a very good game. He had that dodgy pass in the first 2 minutes and then made up for it with a tackle, and then beyond that point didn't put a foot wrong. And then the pass in the second half, which Fernandes takes very well. Look, it was really disappointing. There's not a lot that can be done about that goal in a sense. Obviously, Quansah can just play the pass properly and then it doesn't happen. But yeah, beyond that, it wasn't great. Then Kobe Mainham scores because we just could not get control back in that game. And for that, 10, 15 minutes after they scored first. Horrendous, 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 horrendous. We let them control that football game when they didn't want to control that football game, and that's all that needs to be said on the matter. I don't know why our forward line wants to do everything but shoot today. It would be nice if they could have a bit of fucking bottle. But yeah, Kobe Mainoo really well taken goal for the second. We did get a little bit lucky with that penalty. I would be very annoyed if that penalty was given against me. This is how I will always look at these decisions, how I've always been brought up on looking at these decisions. If I would be annoyed if it was given against me, I can't suggest it was a 100% one, and I would be annoyed if that was given against me. So, obviously, we get a little bit lucky. Salah finishes the penalty. Again, another shit penalty. Let's keep it 100% real. I know when I'm on with Hassami, he'll say, oh, no. But it was what Mo Salah did. It was a crap penalty, and it masked a shit performance from him. And Nunez were horrendous in that front team. Horrendous, horrendous, horrendous. The pair of them. No end product. No sustenance. No final third quality. It was just the pair of them were horrendous. I mean, Diaz was the best one, and Diaz has never had end product. So what can I do there? I can't own him for not having something he's never had. Beyond that, I thought Bradley pretty decent, all things considered. We missed Trent massively, but I can't expect Bradley to be Trent Alexander-Arnold. That would be stupid. Conor Bradley is not Trent Alexander-Arnold. Conor Bradley is never going to be Trent Alexander-Arnold. So I can't expect him to play like Trent Alexander-Arnold. But this was a game where we really missed Trent Alexander-Arnold. Not only that, we massively missed Diogo Jota. Massively missed. Honestly, I have found my new favourite player in Diogo Jota purely because I miss him so badly when he's not available. So badly when he's not available. That man is the only player I trust in front of goal. And I know Hassan, when I'm on This Is Football in the coming week, will go, oh no, you got to look at Mo Salah's number. I don't trust him in front of goal. I trust Diogo Jota. That's what I trust. I don't trust Mo Salah. I trust Diogo Jota. That's who I trust. 100% that's who I trust. Because I know that man can finish on his left. That man can finish on his right. That man can finish with his head. That man can finish with his arse. That man can finish from 15 yards. That man can finish from 5 yards. That man can finish from 13 yards. Anywhere in that penalty box he's finishing. We just really... It felt like a cock-up today. It felt like a real missed opportunity today. I might come across defeatist. It's because I'm tired. I've been up since stupid o'clock in the morning because dickhead over here wanted to watch the F1. Dickhead over here should not have watched the F1. And dickhead over here might be staying up to watch WrestleMania. Big ups Cody Rhodes, by the way. Finished the story and all that. But ultimately... I always believed that for us, you had a window of opportunity where you could draw the game. There was always going to be a window of opportunity where you could draw the game and still win the title. But, you drawing today means you have to be perfect from game 1 to game 7 to finish the season off. From game 1 to game 7 to end the season, in this mini season, this 7-game mini season, you have to be perfect. You cannot drop a single point. That's how you win this title. You cannot drop a single point. Because that's what you need to stay ahead of City. You draw another game, wave bye-bye to that title. Wave goodbye to that title. Say sayonara to that title, and we take a Europa League and a Carabao Cup in the final season. Is that good enough? Look, it's what I thought we could do at the start of the season. And I'd be happy in that sense. Look, by my pre-season expectations, we matched it. But based on the way the season's gone, we should have more than just a Carabao and a Europa. We should have more. I'm seeing a load of De Zerbi in the chat. Look, let's just miss me on De Zerbi, the man who I don't think I've seen win a decent game anytime recently. He's not a winner. Amarim's won more. That says all you need to know. It's just, it feels weird. It's almost like a little bit of a solemn mood. Like, we know what's coming. We know the inevitable, and I'm hoping I'm wrong for once. I'm hoping that the inevitable isn't true, and that come May 17th, I think it is, when Liverpool play Wolves, we get over the line there and we win that league title. But there's just drawing today in the manner that it was. I mean, fucking hell, they didn't have a shot in the first half. Not just a shot on target. They did not have a shot in the first half. How the fuck do you, in one half, limit them to no shots and in the second half concede 2? How? How do you manage that? How? That's genuinely so stupid. So stupid. I thought Endo had his worst game in the Liverpool shirt in a while today. I really did. I know that there's a lot of people who like Wataru Endo in the chat and in the fan base, and I love Wataru Endo in the chat and the fan base. But fucking hell, he looked but dodgy today. He looked a yard off the pace. This was a game that was crying out for Curtis Jones. Crying out for Curtis Jones. It needed Curtis. It needed what he brings you, and we didn't have it. And ultimately, we felt that today. And Elliot is another one. I thought Elliot was so bright when he came on. I love what Elliot brings you. But we're bringing him on with 15 minutes to go. The fuck's that going to do? The fuck's he going to achieve with 15 minutes to go? What's he going to do? Genuinely, what are players who were coming on with 15 minutes to go at Old Trafford going to achieve? The only player I've seen score after coming on off the bench at Old Trafford in years gone by is fucking Adam Lallana. Like, what's that? I'm bringing him on with 15 minutes to go. We should know it by now. The chances that we missed are shambolic, arguably unforgivable. You know, Diaz right at the end, putting it over the bar from fucking 8 yards out. How are you putting that over the bar from there? Get it on target, man. Get it on target. Do not talk to me about Mo Salah at the minute. I know who I've got to deal with this weekend, Hassam. Big ups to Sam, by the way. Don't people, before people try and dive into going, look at it. No, I'm not having a go at Hassam. But I know Hassam. I know what I'm going to have to deal with. And it's going to be a lot of Mo Salah praise and Mo Salah this and that. I know what Mo Salah's done for this football club, but he was shit today. He's been shit for 3 games. And once again, I'm not taking a penalty. And people in chat, I've not said it was Endo's fault. Where have I said it was Endo's fault we drew the game? Where have I said that? I haven't said it's Endo's fault we drew the game, because that isn't true. That's fucking stupid. But he didn't have a good game. Let's keep it real. Endo did not have a good game. By his standards, he didn't have a good game. Same way, by his standards, Salah didn't have a good game. By his standards, Nunes didn't have a good game. By his standards, Kelleher didn't have a good game. By his standards, Szoboszlai didn't have a good game. By his standards, Bradley didn't have a good game. By his standards, Kwanzaa didn't have a good game. By his standards, fucking Curtis Jones, when he came on, probably didn't have his best game. By his standards, Cody Gakpo didn't have his good game. All this sort of stuff. We didn't play well. We didn't. But if we're trying to sit there at fucking 20 past midnight and point score and go, oh no, end up in play. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Let's not do it, man. Let's not do it. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it honest. Everyone, bar McAllister, Diaz maybe, but again, he missed Gil's chances. Van Dijk and Elliott. Everyone bar them, I'm disappointed with today. And Robertson. Sorry, big up Robertson as well. Robertson was decent. Everyone else I'm disappointed with. Doesn't mean I want them sold. Doesn't mean I want them let go of. Any of that stuff. But I can be disappointed with them. Today was bad. Today was really bad. You're going to Old Trafford. They don't have a shot in the first half and you don't leave with the 3 points. How have you managed that? How are you that incompetent defensively to manage that? Bournemouth scored fucking 3 and kept a clean sheet. United scored 3 and kept a clean sheet. Not United, fucking City, sorry. Scored 3 and kept a clean sheet. And yet we can't keep a clean sheet and can't even fucking score 3. But the chances we had, the opportunities we had. Honestly, man. Honestly. It's shocking. I look at this. I look at this team. I look at what we can achieve. I look at the potential in this squad. And it's there. It's so there. This is a good group of players. But chances like this have let us down in seasons gone by and today. Do I still think we can win the league? Yeah. 100%. I'm not sitting here now going, season's done, pack it all in. I'm not. I'm very annoyed today. But I'm not someone who's going to write off the season now. But I understand your buffer, your safety buffer, your sort of room for mistake, if you want to call it. That's used up straight away. We've eaten that up straight away. And that's not something you want to do. It's not. You don't ever want to use that safety buffer up straight away. Because you've got tough games to go. We now have to go to Goodison. We now have to go to Craven Cottage. We now have to go to Villa Park. We now have to face Tottenham at home. And we cannot drop a single point. We can't. Because the one thing I will agree on Hassan with is I ain't relying on another team. I ain't relying on another team. And you know what? Arsenal might do it. Arsenal might just win every single fucking game. And if they do, what? Fair play. Still be our fault because you should have won it. Still be our fault because you should have beat United away. That's the big thing. That's the big thing. I don't know why we were so bad in front of goal today. Once again, sitting there trying to pass the fucking ball into the net. This isn't a FIFA objective. I don't need 3 goals where I've had 15 passes in the fucking build-up. Shoot. We pay fucking 80 million for Nunes. We pay 50 million for Diaz. We pay 40 million for Salah. And at no point did any of them have the bottle to fucking shoot when they were running through on goal. I'm just sick of it, man. I'm sick of it. Same problems over and over again that I look at and you think you can solve and you think it's easy to deal with, and they're just not. They're just not. Because we keep doing them. We keep doing them. And you know what? I like Nunes. I like Salah. I like Diaz. I like them all. I like every single player that plays for football team. But fucking hell, in moments like that, it's annoying. Watching this team and the potential they have, watching them throw it away again and again and again and again. It's just. You just wonder, don't you? You just wonder what if, man. You just wonder. It's there for the taking. It's there for the taking. This was the first title race where it was in our hands. It was in our very hands, and we threw it away. I can't. We're doing fucking sober sly haze in the chat. Like, what are we on about? We were worse when he came off. We lacked decisiveness when he went off. There was no one wanting to drive through that midfield when he went off. There was no one actually giving adequate cover and support on that right-hand side when he went off. Hence why the second fucking goal came from that side and came from Curtis Jones not closing his man properly. Because he's not Soberslay. Is Soberslay perfect in the final third and perfect with his final ball? No, he's actually pretty far from it. He loves playing it behind the fucking player. He loves passing it behind the forward. But you miss him when he comes off. You miss what he gives when he comes off. And this isn't just a fluke thing. This is every single fucking game. He goes off, we miss something. We miss decisiveness. We miss final third quality. We miss someone driving us fucking forward. That's what you miss. You don't have that anywhere else. You don't. I don't know why we haven't tried Soberslay and Elliott more often. I don't. It's just, I don't care how many. I don't care how many goals he scored. I generally could not give a flying fuck because I've never expected my midfielders to score goals. I have never, ever, ever expected my midfielders to score goals in these teams because they never have. They never have. They never have. Henderson never scored goals. Milner never scored goals. Keita never scored goals. Fucking Fabinho never scored goals. Ox barely ever scored goals. Let me get the number. I actually don't even know how many goals he's got, you know. Genuinely don't even know how many goals he's got. If I go to his stats this season, he has 7 goals and 4 assists. 7 goals and 4 assists. You take that. You take that. 100% you take that this season. 7 goals and 4 assists. Maka has 6 goals and 7 assists. Endo has 2 goals, 1 assist. Curtis Jones has 5 goals, 3 assists. Gravenberch has 3 goals, 2 assists. Elliott has 3 goals, 7 assists. So he's the highest scoring midfielder. He's the highest scoring midfielder. I look at it and it's just, I don't know why there's a sudden dive on him. Why it's all it feels like it's just, oh, we're doing all right. But last year we were loving hating on someone. What do we do now? We fucking throw it on someone else. Guess what? We don't need to throw it on one person. The team was crap in general, but we do lack it when Soberslay's off. We do lack when McAllister goes off. We lack when Trent's not there. We lack when Ibu's not there. It is what it is. Ultimately, we've had shit luck with injuries. We have. But the opportunities we've thrown have been piss poor. Piss poor. They've been bad. They've been bad. And we'll look back on this as major missed opportunities. Like I said, what Diogo Jota is, I miss. I miss so much. Diogo Jota's my Irmão. He's my Irmão. I love Diogo Jota. If he could stay fit, he'd be... Oh, the propaganda I would do for that man if he knew how to stay fit, it would be endless. Don't understand how important Diogo Jota is. That man finishes everything. He finishes fucking everything. No missed chances. No wasted opportunities. Every single fucking thing he scores. And in moments like this, in title races like this, you need players who just know where the back of the net are. That's what you need. That's what you need. I need players who can kick the round thing in the goal. And Jota does it better than any other player in this football team. Gotta be perfect. You simply gotta be perfect from this point on. No chances to waste, no opportunities to throw away. You gotta be perfect. If you want to win this title, you can't afford another slip now. You've used your opportunity. You've used it very early on. I'm not going to say too early because you can't say that. You don't know what's going to go on. But you've used that opportunity very early, so you've now got to be perfect for 7 games straight, and it's 7 horrible games. It's 7 games sandwiched in between 4 Europa League games. Which, guess what, people? You now can't fuck up the Europa League. You cannot fuck up the Europa League. Let's keep it 100% real. You cannot fuck up the Europa League at this point. So if you sacrifice your Europa League to try and win this title, and you fuck up the title anyway, what's the point, man? What's the point? Do I want... Is Europa League exactly what I wanted? Fuck no. I 100% want to have the Premier League. But I know this team. I know where it was at the start of the season. Hence why, whenever anyone asks me, what are my expectations going into this season? Domestic Cup, Europa League, and a top 4 finish. That's all I've wanted. That was always my bare minimum. That was always my expectation. Have we done very well? Yes. Yes. Have we let ourselves down in moments? 100%. Like today. But you know what? I knew what my expectation was going into this game. Going into the season, sorry. And it looks like we might hit it. But we've let ourselves down in big moments this year. In big moments like today, we let ourselves down and we disappoint ourselves. But yeah, people. Like I said, it wasn't going to be a long one today. I just needed to vent a little bit, have a little bit of a rant, have a little bit of a moan. Because ultimately this feels like a missed opportunity. I'll be back probably Tuesday or Wednesday for a show. I'll see if I can get someone on. If I can't, it'll just be me. But yeah, gonna love yous and I'm gonna leave yous in a bit. Up the fucking